Hey there, what is happening, boys and girls? Thanks for stopping back into the channel today right here with a Rustbelt mechanic. So today we're going to be jumping into some more tool organization video. You guys saw this big badass new Epiq snap-on toolbox that got delivered a couple weeks ago, and we filled in a couple of things, but I still have some organization to do. And I just got this nice big old package delivered from Toolbox Widget to be able to help us out. Now this is going to be probably 3 or 4 videos in individually organizing out each one of these drawers. We're going to be doing the wrenches, we're going to be doing the pliers, as well as the screwdrivers and bits drawer. And that's kind of what we're going to be focusing in on today, because we're going to be comparing the old video that I did with the Toolgrid organization system to the new Toolbox Widget style setup that I'm going to be going with on this box. It's going to be pretty awesome. Let's jump into it. So let's see what we got today from Toolbox Widget. All right, jumping in here, you guys are seeing it as I see it. We've got our plier organization stuff. I think I ordered 5 of these, I believe. We got a bunch of the 1/4-inch little stems for our sockets, because I didn't get those earlier on. We've got those. We've got more pliers. That's about all the pliers ones. Might be a couple other ones in here. We've got some more of our wrench organization. Wrench organizers. Oh yeah. Those. We've got our screwdriver organization in here. I think I got 5 or 6 of these. Oh, a couple more pliers. I think I got a little click happy when I went on there. Just saying. But, you know, I just wanted to make sure we got enough. And then I also got some of the large wrench organization things for the widgets, because I got a bunch more large wrenches that I want to fit into these drawers. So I did pick up a couple of the large organizers as well. Now, when you're doing the large organizers, you need at least a couple of them per wrench, because if they're that long, you know, just having them one in the middle is probably not the best. So that's why I get a couple of them per wrench, more 1/4-inch stems. And of course, had to get me some knuckle scrubbers. That one is going to be a giveaway later on, so just keep an eye out for that one. Hint, hint. More cool knuckle scrubbers. And the rest of our screwdriver goodies. Oh, must have thrown in some extra stems, because I don't remember getting that many stems. But here we go. We got plenty of the screwdriver ones to be able to organize everything we need. More large wrenches. That was about it for those. All right, pretty sweet. So these are the ones we're going to be focusing in on. This is the organization for the screwdrivers. You can also use these for some of your extensions and all. So I'm going to see about possibly using it for that. But let's look over at the drawer that we're going to be organizing today on what it looks like right now. All right, so here's our drawer that we have right now, and it's pretty much just full of a bunch of blow molded cases. This is about all I could fit in here. I do have some more scrapers and picks and extended screwdrivers and stuff that are in another box, but I couldn't fit it into this drawer, and this is the only drawer that I want to have for all of my screwdrivers. Yes, it does look nice and fancy with all these blow molded kits and everything, but I just need to be able to fit more in here and make the space be used a lot more efficiently. So that is our goal today. So let's go over and look at what I was working with the Toolgrid system from the last video. Go over to our barn toolbox in here that I have in the other work area. And this is the Toolgrid system that I did on the other video. At that time, it was in a different toolbox, but it just so happened to fit into this snap-on one just exactly as I needed it. I believe it has just the one grid piece that fits as closely as it could to a snap-on box. And for this one, I did get this one off of Matco back when I originally purchased it. You can see I've got a couple of the longer screwdrivers in here. Those are ones that I want to be able to fit over in the other toolboxes. I've got all the picks and everything over there. There's some smaller screwdrivers that I want to be able to get over, as well as the pass-through tools that I custom made on another video. So all in all, this has been an all right system. My only gripe is It's only really good for just straight tools. Any of these tools that have all of the hooks to them or that are not straight, you remember in that video I actually had to modify quite a few of these pieces. I had to cut notches into them so that I could fit the little hooks and picks, and I also had to kind of custom fit them all in and around. So all in all, my biggest gripe about this one is that it doesn't work for tools that aren't straight, and it takes forever. But anyways, I think it looks okay. It's just when I open or close the drawer, some of these things that aren't straight tools, they flop in sideways and they don't end up fitting so well. And the fact that it took me almost 4 to 4.5 hours to lay this one out and set up this one drawer. Not what I'm looking forward to in the other box, so that's why we ended up going with the Toolbox Widgets for that reason, and that was the reason I hated setting this one up. Looks cool, thinks it's okay in theory, but in actual practicality, not so cool. All right, so let's get this drawer all cleaned out and then we'll see what we can start fitting. Now right out of the box, you guys can see that it does come with, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different spots for organizing the tools, as well as 8 different spacers for things that have larger handles or they're going to have little twists and you want to be able to space things out farther. There are these individual spacers. So a really cool modular way to be able to space out and do everything that we need to in whatever space that we want to use too. And for the final product, ta-da! Check this out, boys and girls. This is freaking cool. So all in all, this was only about 20 minutes or so of actually doing things. Now, I had to go back and forth and turn the heat on when the camera was running because it's freaking cold out here in Ohio right now. It's like 25 degrees and I don't have a whole lot of heat yet in my barn, so unfortunately I've got like torpedo heaters to heat the place and that doesn't work when I'm trying to record. But anyways, back to this stuff. We have got every single piece that we had in here, minus, I'll show you here in a minute, the little pile of plastic trim tools, which I didn't really want to keep in here anyways. So we have every single piece that we had in here before, plus 15 more pieces. We put all of my long screwdrivers, all of my long picks, extra small picks, a couple of little tools from there, as well as some of these pass-through tools and all that were all from my other box. Oh, and these Torx ones. So it might be even a few more. So we're looking at probably 17 or 18 extra pieces into this drawer. We went from this to this, which I think looks absolutely fantastic. Now, you saw in the video how I started with some things turned this way and then turned some stuff back. That was a cool thing that I thought was really nice about these was even if I changed my mind on something and wanted to go a total different direction, like, oh no, these fit better over here, these fit better over here, I was able to change it up within like 15, 20 seconds or so of time. It didn't take having to unscrew a whole bunch of pieces, test, fit, nope, it's one bit off, unscrew, rescrew. It didn't have to do all that stuff. So this stuff was able to fit a lot of things in there better. Now some people might say, oh, well, the Toolgrid may stick better. Well, these magnets that are on the bottom of these toolbox widgets are pretty nice. Now for these snap-on boxes, they fit pretty well and they actually magnet to things. So if you have something with a really thick liner, it's not going to work so great. But for these standard snap-on drawer liners, this stuff sticks pretty well for what that is. I want to say that the standard pull on these is like 7 pounds on these magnets, 7-pound pull on a direct to steel attachment, so pretty nice there. The other cool thing that I wanted to point out is that these have something that the Toolgrids do not have, and that is the little orange missing tool indicator. So if for some reason one of these tools was missing at any point, and it was the end of the day, I was trying to put stuff away, I could just look in here from this direction and see anything out of place. Let's kind of move the camera around here just in case. See, you know, if I had this one tool missing, bam, you guys see the orange spot sticking out nice and bright, so you can see that, oh, I've got something missing there. So missing tool indicator is something that's really cool that's patented by Toolbox Widget. I really like that part of it. But all in all, this is really nice. Now the other last thing that we need to test is the drawer close test, because if all this stuff all flops around when I close my drawers, then this stuff isn't worth a damn. So it's pretty hard to close. We are all back into place. Pull things open harder. Nope, good to go. Close it again. Everything safe and secure in the exact same place that it was. Pretty much an A+ in my book. This stuff is awesome. So the very last thing that I want to bring up today is price for everything here. We want to compare it to what the Toolgrid costs and what the Toolbox Widget costs to be able to do this entire drawer, this amount of tools. So all in all, I ended up using 5 kits from the Toolbox Widget to be able to do this drawer, and this is all of the plastic blow mold casing crap that I got rid of. So pretty much I get rid of that, and you could probably make some money. I know some guys do buy these things, as silly enough as it is, they still do. Through all of the 5 kits, I do have quite a few of the little spacers left. I used about 15 or 20 of them in total in there, but there's quite a few left over from that one, with one singular little piece left over out of that 5 kits. So 5 kits in total. When you go on over to Toolbox Widget's website, which the link will be to that one down in the description below, you will see that the Toolbox Widget modular screwdriver organizers cost $19.99, $20 per kit. So all in all, 5 kits, that's $100 to be able to do this one drawer. Now, if you go back to this other video of the Toolgrid back, which was 3 years ago, on the Matco truck, I ended up getting that whole setup with the grid, all the pieces, all the screws, and everything needed to be able to do that one. It costs $145. In today dollars, that's about $175 right now to be able to use the Toolgrid for that one drawer. $100 for this stuff, $175 for those. I'm going to be picking the Toolbox Widgets every single time for that. Now, one other thing that I can do for you so you guys can enjoy a little bit of holiday savings coming up for some of your tool organization needs is 10% off over at toolboxwidget.com. All you got to use is code Rustbelt. In the checkout, they have a little area that you can put your coupon or put a discount code, put code Rustbelt in at checkout, and you get 10% off. So it goes from $100 to now $90 to be able to outfit this drawer. 90 bucks compared to 170 some dollars for the Toolgrid. Like I said earlier, I'm going to pick the Toolbox widget every single time. It's able to be installed way faster. The tools are able to stay in place a lot better through the drawer slam and everything. And all in all, I think it's just a more aesthetically pleasing organization system. It's able to work with any toolbox, any set, anywhere. All the picks, like I said, it works with just about anything you guys saw in the drawer. Now, all the links to the Toolbox widget things will be down in the description below, but I also want to hear what you guys are using for your organization system. Are you using the Toolgrids? Are you using the Toolbox widgets? Let me know what you guys will be doing. Like I said, make sure that you guys stay tuned into the channel. We are going to be doing a couple of really cool things coming up here, along with some giveaways for some Toolbox widgets and some knuckle scrubbers as well that I picked up. You guys saw that one. Also, we're going to be reorganizing the big wrench drawer, the plier drawer, and I really need to get to putting some of these stems on my 1/4 inch sockets, so I need to get cracking on that one. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and as always, you stay awesome. See ya!